Last time nag-upload tayo ng video about form boards. Ngayon naman, pag-usapan naman natin kung ilang piraso or ilang board feet ang kakailanganin natin para sa ating pamorma. Although marami ng iba't ibang pamamaraan or materyales na ginagamit pamorma. At isa na nga dyan ang aluminum, steel, fiber, and many more. But it is not practical na gumamit ng mga ito for small projects, gaya ng ginagawa natin ngayon ng estimate. That's why minabuti kong gumamit na lang tayo ng kahoy. So alamin muna natin kung paano mag-compute ng board foot ng kahoy at kung paano i-convert ang board foot into pieces. Board foot, that is equal to A multiplied by B multiplied by length multiplied by the number of pieces all over 12, where A and B ay ang laki ng kahoy in inches at yung length naman ay haba ng kahoy in feet. Para makuha naman kung ilang pirasong kahoy na 2x2, 2x3, and etc., that is equal to board foot multiplied by 12 all over A multiplied by B multiplied by length ng kahoy into feet, where A and B ay yung sukat ng ating kahoy in inch. Okay, let's start with footing. Para sa frame nito, gagamit tayo ng kahoy na may sukat na 2x2 by 8 feet. So, ganito yung magiging itsura ng ating frame. Ang gagawin natin para mapabilis ang ating pag-estimate kung ilan ang magagamit nating kahoy, instead na bilangin natin isa-isa, gagamit tayo ng area method. Okay, sample lang natin yung F1. Meron tayong 4 pieces at 1.1 meter at 4 pieces at 1 meter. At meron din tayong 12 pieces at 0.2 meter. Una, kailangan muna natin i-convert yung haba ng kahoy from meter into feet. So, 1 meter is equal to 3.28 feet. So, let's start with length 1 na may habang 1.1 meter. So, kung i-convert natin ito into feet, i-multiply lang natin ito sa 3.28. So, 1.1 multiplied by 3.28, that is equal to 3.6 feet or 3.61 feet. For L2 naman na may haba ng 1 meter, multiplied by 3.28, that is equal to 3.28 feet. So, sa L3, meron tayong haba na 0.2. Kung i-convert natin ito into feet, that is equal to 0.66 foot. So, unahin na natin yung 2x2 by 3.6 feet na i-convert into board foot. So, 4 pieces multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3.61 feet divided by 12. That is equal to 4.81 board foot. So, ganun din yung procedure na gagawin for 2x2 by 3.28 feet at 2x2 by 0.66 feet. So, here is the result. Kung isa-sum up natin lahat nito, so meron tayong 11.82 board feet. So, after computing the board feet, ang next procedure naman natin ay alamin natin ang area ng plywood na magagamit dito sa F1. So, last time sa ating part 5, meron tayong nakuha na 1.26 square meter for every set ng F1. After computing the area, so ang gawin natin, i-divide natin yung board foot sa ating nakuha na 1.26 square meter na area ng plywood para makakuha tayo ng ating multiplier. So that is equal to board foot or 11.82 board foot divided by 1.26 square meter. That is equal to 9.38 board foot per square meter. Para makuha natin yung kailangan natin na board foot ng kahoy, i-multiply lang natin ito sa total area na na-compute natin last time sa part 5 ng ating estimate na 15.3 square meter. So, board foot, that is equal to 9.38 na multiplier natin, multiply by 15.3 square meter na area ng ating footing. So, that is equal to 143.514 board feet. Multiply natin ito in 50% dahil dalawang beses natin gagamitin yung pamorma. So, in total, meron tayong 71.757 board feet. But the question is, ilang 2x2 by 8 feet ang makukuha natin sa 71.757 board feet? So, number of pieces, that is equal to 71.757, imumultiply lang natin ito sa 12. I-divide naman natin ito sa 2x2 by 8 feet. So, ang makukuha natin, 26.9 pieces or simply 27 pieces. So, kailangan natin ng 27 pieces of 2x2 by 8 feet na kahoy na magsisilbing framing ng ating footing. Next, column. Gagamit tayo ng kahoy na may sukat na 2x3 by 10 feet. So, meron tayong dalawang type ng frame. Ito ay ang continuous rib type at stud type. By direct counting, para sa vertical member nito, kailangan natin ng 8 pieces na 2 by 3 by 10 feet, 6 pieces na 2 by 3 by 0.49 feet, at 6 pieces na 2 by 3 by 0.48 foot para sa studs nito. Meron din tayong 12 pieces na 2 by 3 by 2.13 feet para sa sinturon kung tawagin, or yung pang-ipit sa column. By converting this into board foot, so here's the result. So meron tayong 40 board foot para sa 2 by 3 by 10 feet, 1.47 foot para sa 2 by 3 by 0.49 foot, at 2.46 board feet para sa 2 by 3 by 0.82 foot. So meron din tayong 12.78 board foot para sa 2 by 3 by 2.13 feet. So in total, meron tayong 56.71 board feet kada column. So total board feet, that is equal to 56.71 multiplied by 13 multiplied by 50% since dalawang beses natin itong gagamitin. So that is equal to 368.615 board feet. By converting this into number of pieces na 2 by 3 by 10 feet, that is equal to 368.615 board feet multiplied by 12 divided by 2 by 3 by 10 feet. That is equal to 73.72 pieces or simply 74 pieces. So dito gumamit tayo ng stud type na frame. So we need to order 74 pieces of 2 by 3 by 10 feet na kahoy. So isunod naman natin yung beam. So meron ako ditong equivalent board feet per lineal meter para hindi na tayo mahirapan magbilang. So kasali na dito yung frame at beam brace or yung pang-ipit. So let's compute the total length ng ating beam. So meron tayong 62 meters base sa nauna kong upload about formworks. Ang gawin natin, i-multiply lang natin itong 12 board feet sa total na haba ng ating beam, which is 62 meters. So board feet, that is equal to 12 multiplied by 62 meters multiplied by 50% dahil dalawang beses natin gagamitin yung ating pamorma. And that is equal to 372 board feet. So kung i-convert naman natin ito into pieces, so number of pieces, that is equal to 372 board feet multiplied by 12. So kung i-convert natin ito into 2 by 3 by 10 feet, so divided by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 10 feet, that is equal to 74.4 pieces or simply 75 pieces. So we need to order 75 pieces na 2 by 3 by 10 feet na kahoy. Dumako naman tayo sa scaffoldings. So unahin natin si column. So ang height ng ating column from top of roof beam to top of the footing ay 4.17 meters. So meron tayong total of 12 columns. So kung mapapansin nyo, 13 sana siya. So pinag-isa ko na lang yung dalawang magkadikit na column. Gagamit tayo ng 2 by 3 by 12 feet for vertical support, 2 by 2 by 8 feet for horizontal and diagonal braces. By direct counting, meron tayong 4 pieces of 2 by 3 by 12 feet para sa vertical support, 12 pieces na 2 by 2 by 8 feet para sa horizontal support, at 8 pieces na 2 by 2 by 8 feet para sa diagonal braces. Since meron tayong 12 sets of column, so vertical support, that is equal to 4 multiplied by 12. Multiply din natin ito sa 50% dahil dalawang beses natin itong gagamitin. So that is equal to 24 pieces na 2 by 3 by 12 feet. For horizontal naman, 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 50%, that is equal to 72 pieces. For diagonal braces naman, that is equal to 8 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 50%, and that is equal to 48 pieces na 2 by 2 by 8 feet. Next, beam. So ang kailangan natin dito ay ang total na haba ng beam. So meron tayong total length of 62 meters. For vertical support, gagamit tayo ng 2 by 3 by 10 feet na magsisilbing shoring ng ating beam na may spacing na 1 meter. At 2 by 2 by 8 feet for horizontal support. Take note, for beam, after tanggalin ang forma nito, siguraduhin ibalik o panatilihing nakatukod ang shoring nito para maiwasan ang tinatawag nating premature cracks. In short, one use lang ang ating shoring. Kaya no need na i-multiply ito into 50%. So, i-consider natin na may tukod lahat ng beam. For vertical support, that is equal to 62 meters na total na haba ng ating beam divided by 1 meter, yung spacing ng ating shoring. That is equal to 62 pieces na 2 by 3 by 10 feet. For horizontal support naman, meron tayong 62 meters na haba ng ating beam multiply by 3 layers of horizontal support divided by 2.4 or 8 feet na haba ng ating kahoy. That is equal to 78 pieces na 2 by 2 by 8 feet. Next, suspended slab. So gamitin natin itong standard na table na ito. So makikita dito yung sukat ng ating kahoy with corresponding value in board feet per square meter. Una, kailangan natin alamin ang area ng ating slab. So ang dimension ng ating suspended slab ay 3 meters by 3.5 meters. So gagamit tayo ng 2 by 3 by 10 feet na kahoy. So ang area natin, that is equal to 3 multiplied by 3.5, that is equal to 10.5 square meter. Since gagamit tayo ng kahoy na may sukat na 2 by 3, so ito yung magiging multiplier natin, which is 9.1 board feet kada square meter. So board feet, that is equal to 10.5 multiplied by 9.1 na multiplier natin, that is equal to 95.55 board feet. Kung i-convert natin ito into number of pieces na 2 by 3 by 10 feet, that is equal to 95.55 multiplied by 12 divided by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 10 feet. That is equal to 19.11 or 20 pieces. Okay, let's try to find out kung magkano ang magagastos natin para sa formworks upang maipatayo ang bahay na ito. So here's the summary ng ating cost breakdown. So meron tayong material and labor cost dito. The total material and labor cost for formworks ay 89,647 and 50 centavos. By the way, yung mga price na nakalagay dito ay pwede pang magbago. Depende sa availability at location ng pinagkukunan ng materyales. Okay, tapos na tayo sa formworks. Sa susunod nating video, pag-usapan naman natin kung paano mag-estimate at gumawa ng rebar cutting list. And don't forget na bisitahin ang mga ganap sa ating community tab and you are free para magbigay ng suggestion sa mga katanungan na nakapost sa ating community tab.